Hey everyone, hello and welcome. I have a Fixed Blade Friday here for you. You can see the box. New old stock. This is a W36 Fixed Blade, and it's from the Western Cutlery Company, but it's from the Camillus era. And you can see that right there. Western Cutlery Company, Camillus, New York. And I don't know if they have a part number. Here we go. Sheath knife W36, which is one of the most popular. Now I'm gonna, after I show you the knife, take it out of the sheath and everything. I'm gonna show you some stuff in the Western book. The what's the name of it? Forgot the name of it. The Knife Makers Who Went West. We kind of flipped through it earlier. So yeah, we're going to take a look at it. Also, because our good friend Big J, Jerry, sent me some pictures of his knife axe combo. And I was looking in there this morning. I couldn't find it, but I found what they do is they have the knife axe combo in just about every catalog, but they change from time to time. And I think I found one that's very equivalent to his, except the snap mechanism on the sheath is a little different. So it's free sharpening stone included, sheath knife, Camillus, New York, and it was the W36. So we'll get the box out. Here's the stone that's included. Brand new. Like I said, this is all new old stock. Never used. So we can get that out of the way. That's no big deal. And let's see if we can zoom this in a little. You guys got to check the handle out on this. Just amazing. Pretty good quality sheath. Little nick in it there. I probably should dress it before I ruin it like a... Well, I guess it's not ruined when it's stained. It's supposed to get stained. But here we go. What's it say on here? Western USA or just Western? Western, okay. Nice flat grind. Pommel comes down at the bottom here. No jimping. Itching my eye here. I'm still kind of recovering a little bit. Immune system ain't quite what it used to be. Let's see, what's that? A little over 1/8 of an inch thick. And you'll see it's a rat tail tang, which means it's probably not the sturdiest thing, something you don't want to probably be batoning. Look at this cool flat grind on there. Western USA W36. And a pretty good fit all in all. There's no jiggle to it. And there's your... Doesn't say what kind of wood it is. Kind of maybe... I'll go to my default when it's this color is rosewood. Does look like it's stabilized where they put resin in there. It's 2 pieces too. It looks like 2 pieces that they glued together, drilled the hole through it, and knocked the handle down on the rat tail. And of course it's got this powder horn or hoof pommel. Let's see what we got for size here. For the handle, we're looking at almost 4.5, 4.25, all the way to the end there, the far end. And it should be a 5-inch blade, if I'm not mistaken. Wow, it's bigger than that. Well, 5-inch cutting edge. Actually under a 5-inch cutting edge. Just don't have room to do fixed blades on here. So it's like 5 3/4. It's a big blade. Doesn't feel that big. It's lightweight. Here, let's see how much it weighs. .2 ounces. And then if you add the sheath, you have to put it in there, I guess. .9 ounces on the dot almost. Pretty sweet. I really like this one. Nice little upsweep here. Plenty of belly for skinning that buffalo. So let's take a look at the book. Alright, we got the book here. I don't know if I said that was a 1990's W36. And this book was published in 78, so it doesn't have it in there. But what I want to do is, because I have no room, I guess it opens barely. And here's this isn't the one that Big J sent me pictures of. I'll put the pictures up right here. And that should be enough. But before we check out his knife, let's go back. I'm going to show you something I found here on this last page. I don't know if you guys can read this. Let me get it where it'll focus in. This is the family tree. You can see we started out with, and I'm going to be talking in terms of Harvey Platt, who authored this book, which is probably the last living youngest Platt on Earth. This would have been great-grandpa and great-grandma, and he had 5 boys: Charlie, H.N., Ray, Joe, and Frank, which is kind of odd because my dad is the oldest of 5 boys. But you'll see H.N. married Debbie Case. So then they go into the Case tree here a little bit. Job and Deborah, note the dates here. You'll see Charles was much younger. Let's see. He was a little. H.N. was a little older than Debbie, but Job was the father to the great W.R. Case, and then you got Gene Case, Andrew Case, John Case. Teresa was the oldest of the siblings. and Chaplin, JBF Chaplin. But here's the string we want right here. W.R. Case was the father to Debbie Case, who married H.N. But also here you have his daughter Teresa, who married Crandall, and he was the owner of the Crandall factory, or he ran the Crandall factory. And then there was also the Russell factory, and that's all in the book. I'll get into that later. You guys can note the dates. So then it gets into the one that's really important, is both the families put together. So you had Grandpa Charlie and Grandpa Case, daughter Debbie, daughter H.N. They get married. Have Harlow, he gets married to Marion. And then they have Harvey, who is the author of this book. And he lived on to be, up to like the 70s, I think. I could be wrong. It's in the book, but I wanted to show you that. Thought that was pretty cool. Now, before we get to the W36, let's do Big J. And Big J, there's my Black Beauties there. We should take a look at that. I got to bring this back down here. Big J's is 31 to 55, I believe. Let me get to the Tang stamps, because his has the patent pending on the Tang stamp here. On his axe knife combo, you'll see it's got patent pending. Western Boulder, Colorado, patent pending. And that's 1931 to 1950. So we go into 1919. Wasn't there yet. But I think the next one's 1921. Next one's 31. I'm sorry, I got to figure out a way how. What I think I'm going to do is elevate this camera, put some books under the thing, but then I'll have to stand on a step ladder. Short guys, I tell you. We want to get to 31, because that was the one that looked like his, but it wasn't quite his. Here we go. Catalog number 40. And I'll put the picture of his up again, right there. And here we go. Let's see. I'll try and find it and then give you a close-up of it in the catalog. You guys can take a look at these as we go through. Butcher knives. Yeah, it was in the 36, so I think his is around 1936. Where was it? I should have put one of them little bookmark thingies. Some fixed blades. Over here is pretty cool. It's probably not going to be able to get it. Is the knife axe combo with the quick release interchangeable, but that's not it. And this isn't his axe either. Where the heck did it go? I knew I should have bookmarked it. Maybe it's in the 1941 catalog. Excuse my voice, it's just getting back, so it's gonna kind of go out on us. Somebody sing a song. So Ricky knows what the hell he's doing. 1950. Where the heck was it? Okay, it's not in any of the catalogs. He said he couldn't find it in any of the catalogs either. But I did find one. Here we go. This could be it right here. The thing is, the knife, his knife was different. If you look right here, let's try and get that to sit. If you look at this knife here has a little peak at it, a little trident, where his has a flat back. But they both have this, oh no, the axe doesn't, or the hatchet. This one does, or that's the knife. But his knife and hatchet both have a ring there. So I don't think that's it either. Anyway, Jay, I tried. I went through everything on here. The sheath is all different. And the blade again has the peak, so that's different. And they do have my W36 in here, but not the actual 1990 model. So let's just go into the Black Beauties. Oh, you guys, I took this is my hatchet here. And it's at the guy that does the sharpening for me. It's the F14. Let's see if we can get that up and read it. I don't know why it won't focus in when it's in the long mode. Western's F14 gives you everything desired in a camping axe. Evenly balanced, one-piece steel, combined with sure grip aluminum and fiber disc handle. A newly designed sheath that permits wider use wider use with complete safety. It's exactly the same axe as sold in the combination described above. Right there. I'm starting to lose my voice, I can tell. For the rugged outdoorsman who wants the finest, toughest hunting and camping axe, grab the 2-pounder. 2 pounds, 6 ounces. So I don't have the sheath. I may have J.O. make one. What I did was I picked up a just one of them nylon $8 ones from Amazon, because I wanted to have a sheath for it when I took it in to get sharpened. So, but check it out. It's all one piece of steel. You got your I-beam construction, drop forged, head to handle, single piece of drop forged steel. Head can't loosen or fly off. Handy nail puller. Heat treat assures a sharp, clean cutting edge, even for harder use. Here's your strong I-beam construction. And if you remember, mine was pretty much naked. The guy, I think, sandblasted it. There's no way he could have got in there and cleaned that with a Dremel. But you'll see there's black paint here and black paint there, or a black coating. I don't know if it's paint. Form-fitting grip. Famous sure grip handle with alternating polished aluminum and tough fiber discs. I don't know what a tough fiber disc. Is that leather? Form fitted to your hand, and it is extremely comfortable, because if you remember when I did that video, I went outside and processed 2 logs, and then it got dark. So let's now go over to the Black Beauties that I do have. Now remember, this is from the 1960 catalog, and there's a little bit of a difference. You'll see right here, this is the F39, which is a Skinner. And the other one I have is the F48B, which I thought was a bird and trout, but there's actually one smaller that's the bird and trout. Right here. Now, if I was to get a third one, I'm not going to chase all of these. I would go for this here, which is a 4 3/8 inch blood groove blade, 8 inches overall. And here is, I'm just knocking my whole display down. I'm going to have to find a better spot to do this. Let's see if we can bring this up here. There's your card where they'd all be in. Western Black Beauty. So they started making them in 1960. But if you look at this smaller hunter here, see how it's got a swedge and it's a flat grind? Look at that beautiful teener on there. Both of these got some really good teeners on. It's from slicing hot sausage. Gotta cook that sausage. Yeah, but then you look over here and you'll see this one doesn't have a swedge, and it's a hollow grind, or a saber grind. And that's what it says. It's 3 5/8 inch saber blade, 7 1/8 inch overall. And the 39 is also slightly different for the 1960 model. Basically what I'm telling you is the 2 lane here are from 1968. This one's different because although it's a saber grind, it's more of a kind of a more rounded. I mean, it's not a real distinct line here, unless that's from cleaning it. That could be from cleaning it. You may have had to sand it. There you can see them nice blues. So let's go to 1968. And then we'll almost be done here. This thing's getting pretty long again. 1968. The W49. Right here. This really blows. No, it's this one here. Let's get it to focus in. And you'll see it's the F48B. But this one you can see is a flat ground. Same size blade, 3 5/8 inch. With a, oh, this one's actually longer than the 1960. 7 1/8 inch overall. So the blade's even a little longer, I think. But it has the swedge. So I just wanted to give you guys an idea till I figure out, because this is a massive book. I mean, I can do it on the kitchen table, but the lighting there is even worse than here. It's probably what I'll have to do, and then boost the camera up. So anyway, now that my whole knife display is wiped out, we'll put this here. We'll put this here, and when the axe comes, I'll show you the edge on it. Hopefully we can cut some paper. And then, where is the W36? So there's your fixed blade Friday. We better put this one in the middle so you can see the whole damn thing. And there it is, my friends. Until next time, take care. Peace. Bye-bye.